Hey, our viewers, it is always pleasure and an honor having you on board. And this is Couples with Monday Booster. Yes, and thanks to all the couples who came for the Couples with dinner last Friday at Biblical Conference Center. Yes, we had an amazing time there. We had fun, we had fellowship, and of course, there was such a great teachings from one Joe Wisdom Roa. Man, I salute you. And the event was organized by Faith Hope in conjunction with Couples Will Show. Thank you to directors of Faith Hope, Mr. and Mrs. Fred Gishoro. We really appreciate your support. To the couples who came, I know you enjoyed, and it was great meeting all of you who came for that dinner. So asanteni sana. And this lovely evening, I want us to talk about how we can make our marriages succeed. And there are some several ingredients I want us to look at that can help us make our marriages succeed. Remember, it is in the will of your Father, God, who is the author of the institution of marriage, that you thrive and enjoy that marriage. It is in His will that you succeed in all that you do. And so there are some ingredients that we can use, because even as we say that we pray for each other, there are some things we must do. There is that part you must play as a person. And so the first ingredient I want us to talk about, it is having fun. Having fun. You must have fun. You know, there's this saying, we always say that a family that prays together stays together. But I want to say now, a couple that plays together stays together. And so if you want to see that marriage succeed, continue having fun. You know, there are those dates you used to have when you were dating. You know, when you were seeing each other, you used to go for dates, for movies. Continue having fun, because these fans, they will continue bringing in more bond and connection, and you continue even learning each other. It is true when you go out there to have fun together that you're able to learn something new from your partner. And so there are some things you cannot learn in the house, but there's something you can learn out there when you go out to have fun. Maybe some of us, we think our spouses are boring, but wait until you go out there and see what that woman can do, what that man can do. That same person that you've been saying, man, this woman is very boring. But wait until you go out there and you're able to see what she can do. And so when you go out there, you're able to dig out that which is in her as you're having fun. And so have this ingredient of having fun together, because you'll be able to continue doing great things. And remember, to those young people who could be watching this and they are not married, do not marry a person who can pay your bills only, but marry a person whom you can have fun together, because it is important to have fun as a couple. And the second ingredient I want us to talk about, you prioritizing your spouse, making him or her feel loved, making him or her feel embraced, making him or her feel appreciated. You prioritize him, you prioritize her, you make him or her to be your number one, especially in our days, because we are too busy. There is so much out there. You know, we are running up and down, you know, trying to make ends meet. And sometimes we can forget our loved ones. You can forget that woman. You can forget that man, because you are too busy. But out of our busy schedules, we must and we need to prioritize our spouses. We need to keep them at, at our eyes, at the apple of our eyes. They must remain there, Because when we don't prioritize them, then familiarity can come in. Remember, there's a show we did here and we said that one of the things that breaks marriage, it is familiarity. And so when you don't prioritize him or her, you might find yourself now, she's becoming too familiar that hata kama tutakuwa pamoja, my life will still continue. And that is not right. That is not right. And so we need and we must keep on prioritizing each other. And we must put this in mind, that my spouse is my property. Okay? She is your property. She is your person. This is someone who means a lot into my life. And the next ingredient we need to look at, it is accept one another purely. Accept one another purely. Accept and love each other unconditionally, no matter what. I am saying this person came into my life the way he is, the way she is, and so I must accept him the way she is. And every person has got that crippleness, kawoje. And God has given you grace that you're able to handle that crippleness that comes with your spouse. It is only you who can handle that crippleness. No tu ugihandle that kawoje. And so accept him, accept her the way she is. Where you can try to train her and change her, you can. But there are some things we cannot be able to change. And one of the way we can be able to accept our spouses, it is through understanding and learning their personalities. And I want to ask you, do you know the personality of your spouse? Because if you have not yet known the personality of your spouse, then it might be hard for you to accept him or her. And so you need to learn your wife, you need to learn your husband and know this is her personality, this is his personality, and so I must accept him or her the way she is. And you know, it's funny that the things that make us feel bad about our spouses, these are the same things that will make people out there to love this person. So you say, mtu wangu anakuwa na utoto mingi sana, and you get mad. But akienda huko nje na hiyo utoto, ndio inafanya watu wampende. And so allow her to be, allow him to be, as long as again you have put boundaries that hata kama ni accepting you, hapa haufai kupita. And so we need to accept each other so that we can be able to grow together as a couple. Have you ever asked yourself, do I really understand the personality of this person? Because if you have not, then it will be hard for you to accept this person. And the next ingredient, it is be comfortable in communication. When you are communicating with this person, be free. Allow this person to speak his or her mind, and do not make her feel judged. Let her feel honored because you allow him or her to communicate freely. Let her feel open, because if she can't openly talk to you as the spouse, then who else is she or he going to speak to openly? So allow this person to communicate freely with you without passing judgment. The moment you judge him, the moment you judge her, you're telling her, please stop communicating with me. And so we need to give each other space to communicate freely. And through that, we'll be able to succeed in our marriages. I can assure you, a big percentage of marriages that are failing today, they are failing as a result of having poor communication. I have said in this show many times, and I want to repeat it again, that there is no marriage that can be able to thrive. There is no marriage that can be able to work without proper communication. And not just proper communication, but healthy conversation, healthy communication. And communication, I call it the backbone of any relationship. And so be open to this person and communicate freely and openly. Let them feel seen and heard. When he comes to talk to you, let him feel seen. Let her feel heard, because you have given her opportunity to speak out and to hear or to air her opinion or his opinion. And the next thing, and this is the last ingredient we need to think about, it is having new experiences. Having new experiences. When you are dating this girl, when you're dating this man, you used to do coffee dates, you used to go out and explore. What happened when you got married? Keep on exploring, keep on learning new things. As you continue learning new things, you're continuing building your bond, you're continuing having that connection. You feel connected more as you continue doing things together. And so change that experience. Don't do things the same way. From January to December, it is the same thing. It is the same thing. It is the same conversation. It is the same complaint. Change. Have a new experience. Go to a new place you've never known. Play around in your house. You can even involve your kids. You play together as a family. And remember, we said the first ingredient, we talked about having fun. Having that person whom you can have fun with. And so as we are talking about having new experiences, you're having fun in that home, in that house. So you don't have even to go out there, but you can have fun in that house and break the routine. You can decide even to take a walk together. It's a new experience. You just, one evening after leaving your businesses, you get back to the house, wear some outfits, and just take a walk. The two of you holding hands, listening to those birds singing. And I can tell you, you'll have such an experience. Do not take for granted that 1 hour you can take to walk with your spouse. Just walking. And you're able to share a lot. You're able, this person is able even to share his or her fears. Maybe out there are some fears that are attaching her. And when you give her that chance that you can take a walk together, she can open up and even be able to communicate freely as you're having that walk, as you're having that new experience. And so, don't repeat the same thing every day. Try to change things. Try to do things in a different way, and you'll be able to see that marriage succeed. Do not make your marriage boredom. You can enjoy and you can thrive in that marriage. So thank you so much for joining in. My name is Willie Kinyash or Dr. Love, and if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. We are here every Monday for Couples Will Monday Boost and every Friday for Couples Will Show, where I bring in different couples who come to share their love journey with us, and also different people who come to tackle different topics concerning marriages. So thank you so much, and see you on Friday at the Couples Will Show. We'll be airing the teachings we had last Friday on our dinner. Thank you, and see you on the next one.